Hi friends, today I am going to talk about tenses. In this lesson we learn what is the definition of tense, what are the different types of tenses and simple present tense. First of all, we learn what is the definition of tense. Tense means time. It is form of a verb which tells the time of action or an event. Tenses are divided into three categories. There are present tense, past tense and future tense. And also each tense divided into four types. In present tense, simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. In past tense, simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. In future tense, simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. Let us try to understand the first one, simple present tense. The definition of simple present tense: the tense which is used to indicate habitual actions, general works or daily works, and universal truths is called simple present tense. The structure of simple present tense: subject plus verb 1 plus s or es plus object. For example, I speak English every day. In this sentence, I is subject, speak is verb 1, English everyday is object. He plays cricket every Sunday. Here, he is subject, plays is verb 1, cricket every Sunday is object. She goes to college daily. Here, she is subject, goes is verb 1, to college daily is object. Have you noticed in the last two examples we use S or ES forms? Why we use S or ES forms in the simple present tense? Because in English we have three persons: first person, second person, and third person. First person singular and plural. In first person singular, I, plural, we. Second person singular, you, and plural also you. And third person singular, he, she, it, and plural, they. The verb takes s or es. If the subject is in third person singular, he, she, it, we should use s or es forms in the simple present tense. Simple present third person singular. In the third person singular, the verb always ends in s. For example, he eats, she writes. Verbs ending in y, the third person changes the y to ies. For example, fly, flies, cry, cries. Exception: if there is a vowel a-e-i-o-u before the y, we use yes. For example, play, plays, pray, prays. Next, add es to verbs ending in ss, x, sh, ch. For example, he pass, he passes, he fix, he fixes, she catch, she catches, it push, it pushes. Let's look at the uses of simple present tense. The first one, it is used to describe habits or things that happen regularly. For example, the shop open at 8 o'clock. He visits Tirupati in August every year. And second one, it is used to express universal truths or something that is always true. For example, the sun rises in the east. And third one, it is used to express planned future actions. For example, our college reopens on 12th June. My father visits Ooty next month. And fourth one, to express proverbs. For example, honesty is the best policy. And fifth one, to give instructions or directions. For example, you walk for 200 meters, then you turn left. And sixth one, for repeated actions or events. For example, we catch the bus every morning. It rains every afternoon in the hot season. And seventh one, to express fixed arrangements, comma, present or future. For example, your exam starts at 9. And eighth one, it is used to indicate quotations. For example, Keats says, a thing is beauty is joy forever. Let's look at simple present tense hints. Hints means if you see this word in any sentence, you recognize, oh, this is simple present tense. For example, always, daily, regularly, usually, frequently, often, every day, every week, every month, and every year. Let us try to understand simple present tense statements. It is very important. There are four statements. The first one is positive statement, second one is negative statement, third one is interrogative statement, and fourth one is negative interrogative statement. First one is positive statement or assertive statement. Structure: subject plus V1 plus S or ES plus object. For example, you take coffee, she likes X. The second one is negative statement. Negative means not. Structure: subject plus do or does plus not plus V1 plus object. For example, you do not take coffee, she does not like X. In the negative statement, the subjects I, we, you, they use do not. He, she, it, we use does not. Third one, interrogative statement. Interrogative means questioning form. For example, the policeman came to your house. He is interrogated to your family. Means he is asking questions to your family. The structure of interrogative statement: do or does plus subject plus V1 plus object. For example, do you take coffee? Does she like X? And fourth one, negative interrogative statement. Negative means not, interrogative means questioning form. The structure of negative interrogative statement: do or does plus not plus subject plus V1 plus object. For example, don't you take coffee? Doesn't she like X? Simple present tense statements other examples. For example, positive, negative, interrogative and negative interrogative statements. You speak English. You do not speak English. Do you speak English? Don't you speak English? If you learn this way, you recognize every sentence in easy manner. Okay friends, if you have any queries, please comment below the description. Thank you very much. Bye.